Today we're going to be making something that I sort of invented on my own. It's a homemade from scratch and very healthy version of taco filling, tacos or burritos or what have you. The packages you buy of mix for taco seasoning have all kinds of bad chemicals in them, maltodextrin, things like that. This is all made fresh. It's super easy, it's super healthy, and it's, I guarantee you, the best taco filling you're ever going to have in your life. Today I'm using some very lean ground turkey. This is about only 7% fat. And the things you're going to need are some salsa verde. This Herdez brand is very good and generally available. Red salsa casera. These are usually found together. 1 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes. These are no salt added. I try to cook with very little salt, but you can add more later. And there is a whole bunch of spices. The ones you will absolutely need are cumin, cumino, onion powder, garlic powder, chili powder, and my secret ingredient, which you use very little of, but it really is wonderful in this, is just a little touch of curry. And that gives it incredibly a density of flavor. Optionally, I put in turmeric because of its health values. It doesn't change the recipe very much, but I add it. And then if you decide at the end you want it to be hotter, some cayenne. You probably won't need this unless you really, really like spicy. And then lastly, salt. Again, because these sauces have a lot of salt in them, you may not need to add any at the end, but have it available. So I'm going to turn the fire on here. Oh, spatula got stuck. I do add some canola oil. This adds a little back in the texture of the fat that would have been there if you were using something a little fattier. Start breaking this up. You can make this with just about anything. I have made this very successfully with beef, pork, lamb, and even shrimp. So you can make anything you like with this. Today we're doing turkey, and we're just going to brown this. You don't have to cook this through completely because it's going to cook in the sauce for quite a while, as you'll see later. And I won't make you sit there and watch me do this for the next 5 minutes. Okay, so this is browning pretty well. As you can see, there's not hardly any fat at all. If you were going to make this with crown chuck or something like that, you'd probably want to drain off some of the fat at this point. You don't have to cook this all the way through. So that's good there. I'm going to go right in with the tomatoes, with the juice, both the green and the red salsa. Okay. Get this nice and mixed up. And you want to keep breaking up the larger chunks as you go along. Okay, so once we get all that incorporated, we're going to start with the spices. And this is called the Imprecise Gourmet for a reason, so kind of watch how much I use. Garlic powder, pretty large amount. Kind of hard to use too much garlic powder. Whoops. Onion powder, same thing. Nice healthy dose of onion powder. Cumin. Cumin is very important. I don't have a shaker on this, so again, something you can hardly overuse in here. And chili powder. You do not need a lot of chili powder, as if you were making chili or taco seasoning, because Most of those spices are in the sauces. So this I use fairly lightly. You can add more at the end when you taste for seasoning. And then I'm going to go in with the turmeric. As I said, this is really optional. I put it in because it's a natural anti-inflammatory. It doesn't change the flavor balance much. It colors the sauce a little bit. But I consider that to be an option. And then the secret ingredient. Just a little bit. There you go. It's a little bit of curry powder. A little bit goes a long way. You will not taste the curry by itself in this dish. It's not a signature flavor, but it adds a depth of flavor that's really great. I'm not going to add any salt at this time, but that's your prep work. And I'm going to leave this on high heat until it cooks down, because right now it's much too watery. If you put this in a taco or a tortilla, it would go right through. So this is going to cook approximately 15 minutes. Your mileage may vary. If it gets too thick, you can always add a little bit of water. So just let it boil away and be happy, and we'll come back. Okay, so I've heated this back up because it's been a while since I shot the video and I'm ready for dinner. I don't know if you can get these where you live, Signature Kitchens, jumbo corn taco shells. These are nice and big shells. They hold a lot. They're really good. They're not full of a lot of crap. I recommend them, but I get these at Albertsons supermarket, and it may be a proprietary brand. So Signature Kitchens, I do recommend them. I'm putting these in the oven at 200 degrees for about 15 minutes to heat them through, and then it's dinner time. All ready. If you don't have this, I don't think they sell this on the East Coast. Hatch chilies, Hatch everything chilies. It's really, really good stuff. Try to get this. This is the medium. Trust me, it's hot enough. So I'm going to take my tacos here. And get some meat in there. I should have put either the cheese or the other stuff first. And I will do that on the next one. Sharp cheddar. Yes, I am a clumsy oaf. Leave it in, not even going to edit it out. I fucked up. Okay. The cheese here on this one. The cheese and the vegetables on the bottom helps the taco keep from breaking. This sauce is pretty thick, so there's not a lot of problem with that. But I fucked up. I'm going to even do it the other way around on the third one. This is cabbage. I actually use coleslaw mix. It's carrots, coleslaw. Carrot, or cabbage rather, is very traditional Mexican. You can use whatever, tomatoes or lettuce, whatever you want. Cheese there, extra sharp cheddar, a little more there. And that's it. You can use your sauce as you see fit, whatever your favorite brand is. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to dig in. I I hope you enjoyed this. I'm probably going to link this to another video, which was the first video I ever made about a beer garita, which is a margarita made with beer. It's very crude, it's very bad, and I apologize in advance, but it goes so well with this. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this, please do subscribe, and please do share it with your friends on social media. Like the video, that's that thumbs up button on the bottom right. Please share this. It helps me a lot. Thank you, and I'm going to go eat. Bye.